The muscle up. Probably one of the most popular exercises in calisthenics. I'm here to tell you it's not that difficult.
Stop the cap!
Okay, well, it's not as difficult as you think it is. The general rule of thumb is that you should be able to do 10 pull-ups if you want to do a muscle up, and I think there's one key thing that prevents people from getting their first muscle up, but before I get into that, I want to break down how to actually execute the muscle up correctly. The muscle up consists of two movements, which are the pull-up and the ring dip, but what people generally have trouble with is using their momentum to their advantage. To do the muscle up correctly, you want to swing forward more than usual, especially when you're first starting out. Once you get to the apex of the swing, as you can see here, you need to use that momentum and pull up explosively as possible, where you can then proceed into the second part of the muscle up, which is the ring dip. So if your muscle up is looking something like this, or this, there's a problem with your technique or you're gripping the bar too tightly, and I would say it lies within the grip more than technique. By gripping the bar too tightly, you're not giving your wrists a chance to rotate to the point where you can perform the ring dip. So what I would suggest is using a false grip where your thumbs are wrapped over the bar rather than a regular grip where your thumbs are wrapped under the bar. So I know that I mentioned this in my last video, but the best way to progress when it comes to a muscle up is resistance bands. Resistance bands allow you to master the initial technique, and as you get better with heavier bands, you can lower the resistance to the point where you eventually don't need the band anymore. Now, in terms of developing a more strict and explosive muscle up, there are three things you can implement, which are regular dips, weighted pull-ups, and drop sets. If you can do 3 or 4 sets of 10 reps of pull-ups, it's time to add weight. The weight should be in the range of 10 to 15 pounds. Adding weight will make regular pull-ups easier, and drop sets will help you develop the explosive power needed to do the muscle up. You can also do ring dips, but the range of motion isn't that great, so I would suggest just sticking to regular dips. Alright, with that being said, I hope this video helps you out, and I'll see you next time.